Hello, my name is Ido Kotler. I'm a business analyst and a Trackwise consultant. I live in Israel. I made this movie for Trackwise professionals, Trackwise developers, Trackwise administrators, validators, consultants, project managers, and key users. Now, if you are not a part of this group, you don't have to keep on watching, but I really appreciate it if you can forward it to your friends. I believe they'll find it very, very interesting. If you're still with me, that's great. So after plenty of Trackwise projects in the industry, I decided to build a small helping tool for myself. Now it is available for you too. With this tool, a helping tool, I managed to cut the time that is required for the development phase and the validation phase dramatically, and my projects became much more efficient. Okay, the name of the application is, check it out. What it does, it gives you a clear and intuitive view of your Trackwise configuration. This is the application main navigation window. In this drop-down list, you can see all your Trackwise environments. It's very easy to add another environment, and I'm supporting both SQL and Oracle servers. Choosing Trackwise Dev, then go to Tools, two main features, Analyze Flow and Analyze Data. Let's start with Analyze Flow. So in this environment, we can see two sites. In each of the sites, we can see the set of processes that were configured for this site. Expanding the Kappa process, we see all the process roles like Kappa full permission, quality engineer, view only, and originator. Clicking on one of the roles, we see additional data on the right. Over here, we see Kappa quality engineer properties, which are very familiar for a Trackwise developer. So this role can open, create children, post activities, assign, and so on. Below is a very clear and accurate view of the process. So this is the Kappa process. Green arrow means it is an activity which is allowed for quality engineer to perform. Locker means lock for edit state. Family icon means can create children's state, and much more. Let's look at some other processes. Complaint owner. Investigation, quality engineer. Great. This is an excellent feature to track your configuration, and of course it saves a lot of time during the validation process. You can also export to PDF. And that's it. The second feature is the Analyze Data, which is looking at the data fields. It takes a few seconds to complete. Let's look at our PDF export that we did before. If you remember, this is the investigation quality engineer process. I know one of my clients, which is a Trackwise trainers, printed out for her users, and now as as an investigator, quality engineer, when a process gets to me, I know exactly where am I in the process, what am I allowed to do, what are the next steps, and the next steps, and so on. This was a very big success. Few more seconds. Okay. This feature actually creates an Excel file. This is the main tab, and over here we can see all our process. Let's get to Kappa. Now, if you have ever been in a Trackwise workshop, you are probably familiar with this Excel format. Over here you can see all the data fields, exactly the way the users see them in Trackwise. So we have 3 tabs, which are general information, follow-up, and e-signature. The general information tab is divided to 3 sections. And over here we can see the familiar fields exactly the way they are in Trackwise. So originator, date open, assigned to, date due, and so on. In the yellow cells, we see all the states: open, work in progress, closed down. This is kind of a matrix. For each state, we have 2 columns. The first one is the required fields, and the second one is the log field. So it's very easy to see what are the required fields to get into work in progress, and what are the log fields. Over here, we see all the process roles: Kappa full permission, quality engineer, view only. For each of the roles, we know exactly if they have edit or view permission for all the fields. This is an excellent feature for developers, and of course for validators. Let's look at some other processes: complaint, many data fields, effectiveness check, investigation, and that's it. Great. Okay. So this was a quick overview of the application. I hope you can see the big benefits you can get from it. Now what you have to do just now is to open your calendar, schedule a status meeting with your boss. You know what, you can even go to her right now and tell her there's a new tool for Trackwise Professionals. You want it, you need it, it's going to make your project much more efficient. You are going to save a lot of time. The ROI is clear. And by the way, regarding the price, it is ridiculous. I'm here to help you, not to rob you. And anyway, I will love to hear from you, get some inputs, and you can contact me via my email, phone number, and LinkedIn. Thank you very much, and goodbye from Israel. Bye-bye.